Hey guys, Professor Bill Comic Book University, Toy Department, right here. We've got the Professor X from the 90s TV show. I could tell because he's got the little orange hovery chair thing. This is very awesome. I was not expecting to buy this thing. Found it on the cheap. I'm not going to complain in the slightest. This is the 80 Years line. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful box. Love it. It's like the same thing. But, you know, it gives you an idea, like, oh, look at Deadpool 2. Maybe one of these days I'll get Deadpool if I can find a good deal on that. But for now, yeah, I'm pretty good with this. I got a whole bunch of really cool stuff here. Beautiful thing there. Yes, I'm digging it. You go ahead and read what you want to read, whatever language you want to read it in. And let's get started on opening this bad boy up and see what we got inside. Okay, so now you see Professor X with all the goodies out, and it's like, you know, looking kind of cool and whatnot. I'm digging this. So right over here you see the Farouk Amal Farouk face, who is the Shadow King. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. The glasses will come off, if you will, and you see the red eyes underneath. I mean, it's a genuinely scary looking freaking thing. If done right, Shadow King is one of the scariest freaking creatures in the universe. Now, I kind of wish that the hat would come off and I could do a couple more things with it, but I did mention that I wasn't expecting to buy this figure, right? So for 10 bucks, I bought another one from somebody else. Yeah, a long time ago. So when the figure first came out, because I didn't expect I was going to be buying a Professor X at any time. I just genuinely did not have any concerns about buying a Professor X. So now that I've got a second one, I can actually modify that a little bit. So here we got the Kingpin figure. This is actually supposed to go here. I don't have any problems that they decide to do stuff like this. I know that they got the Hydra Bob head that comes with one of the, that comes with the Deadpool figure. Anyway, so there you go. You've actually got Amal Farouk there. Yeah, the Shadow King. I mean, that's just gorgeously, sexily, frighteningly scary. So I will modify another one by probably shaving down the teeth, filing them down, and trying to make it look like the face is regular, and painting this face with color match on the head so that he can just be regular and not be all posed, because I actually like to stop motion and play with my figures and not just leave them like that. So anyway, there you go. You got that. That's out of the way. And here you go. Boom, all this good stuff. So again, this is the Professor X figure. I like that there's all this good stuff here. It's this standard design that we get with all the Tony Stark and the regular suited figures, you know what I'm saying? But it's green, which is what Professor X always wore. So you got the full rotation there of the arms. You've got double jointed on the elbows right there. Perfect. Got range of motion here. Wrist goes down, wrist goes up, stop, in the name of psychics, and full rotation there. It'd be nice if this came with other hands. This hand is obviously the one that comes up and he puts it here and goes, I'm getting a psychic reading. A psychic reading. So, you know, it's cool, but it would have been nice if he came with another hands that just regular old high, maybe open so he can rest them on his wheelchair. Full rotation there. You get the little bit of a side to side there. You get the full up with a little Adam's apple there. That's actually kind of cool. It looks just like an Adam's apple. I like it. And then the full down. You can double as the Hitman. It's got the waist rotation there. Fairly thin. I mean, molded, but still fairly thin here, so we can still do a nice ab crunch. Digging it. Move back. Pretty good. And the legs, unfortunately, don't work because, well, he's Professor X. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever's a bad joke. Okay, so the legs do stretch. I mean, for a guy in a wheelchair, I guess that's actually pretty good. I don't know if this guy's going to be doing any high kicks, but even together, this is not quite 90 degrees. I'm afraid that's just not quite 90 degrees. It's a little less, more like 80, 85. Anyway, we got the twistiness here. And up there, we've got the ankles that even with the pants on, I mean, look at how far that goes back. Geez, that's crazy. Crazy good. The whole thing is on a perfect ball, so when it's down, it can actually spin around. I'm sure it can spin around. I know these things can spin around. Yes, it does. Just took a little bit while with mine. Anyway, yeah, just be gentle with them, they'll work. And as far as the double jointed knee, double joints on the knee, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to say it's a pretty cool figure. And just leave him over here to the side. Oh, yes, of course, it whoop, all the way around. Okay, and then we're going to put this guy together. So, we got these two parts here. And we're going to, I mean, this is fairly self-explanatory looking. There's not even a click, which means it'll separate again if you try. I don't have a problem with that. So go in while I got it, you know, this thing opens, so you got the little TV screen and remote control, you got the little easy button in the middle with a keyboard. That's really cool. I like those two features right there. So you got a couple other little features here. You got this chair that fits in back here. You see the little thing there. You see the little peg there. Yeah, just slide it in perfectly. Boom, you're good. You got this guy here. This is so he could sit on. You see the direction this is going. It's fairly easy. The part that's sliding down a little bit there, you slide that in, and you put this guy in, and there you go. Schmoozes itself right down there. Oh, excuse me. You got the this guy here. It will stand on its own like that, which is cool. But of course, if you want, you got the little, I don't know, I guess that's like a psychic blast kind of thing there. So it goes there and it'll move, but it'll also spin if you want it. Great ratcheting effect. And of course, the Professor X goes right inside. Give him a good bend. And you know, you don't want to see all that stuff, so he's got a little blanket here you can stick inside. There you go. Nobody wants to see you all messed up, bud. So you got a blanket, you're golden. You also got a nice little Cerebro helmet that you can put on. You see the shape of this thing. Right on top. Alright. And you're all Cerebro head dressed out. Looking a little funky there because it's crooked. But I mean, I think you guys get the gist of this thing regardless, right? The Cerebro goes on there. There you go. And if you want, you can actually put on the little psychic effect. There's a little hole in the back. Boom. And you put that there. And generally, guys, this is my first time assembling this thing. First time, and it just went so easy. I didn't need instructions. I don't know if it comes with instructions. I don't think it does. It was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you want to see what the inside looks like, it's actually a really great homage to the X-Men team that he formed later. There's Professor X right down over there. It's actually really nice. I like that. I'm not going to use it for anything, but, you know, he's this. So there you go. You got that, and of course you got Malfarouk, probably his greatest natural enemy. I know that, you know, his natural adversary would be Magneto, but they're also friends. These guys are never friends. So, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I wasn't expecting this character. For the price that I got him at, I could not pass it up. So, no complaints from me. And that's it for the toy division at Comic Book University Toys, CBU Toys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.